Hello and welcome to Lower Merion Update, where we take a look at what's going on in and around Lower Merion Township. I'm Christy Fleshman.
And I'm Brady McHale. Where does the time go? I can't believe it's already June. Can you believe that we're already halfway through the year? Before we talk about the summer fun, let's take a look back at what happened in May.
Well, actually, I want to talk about April for a moment. What were you doing on April 26th? Arbor Day. LMTV was at Penn Valley Middle School helping celebrate the day and noting the Lower Merion Township was honored to be selected as a Tree City USA by Arbor Day for the 47th year in a row. This program celebrates the importance of an urban tree canopy and the improved care of vital Lower Merion Township trees.
Looking at May, NARB Earth Day was on Saturday, May 4th in Narberth Park, presented by the Narberth Civic Association. NARB Earth Day was an environmental fair organized and run by the Narberth Civic Association in Narberth every year. It began back in 1989 as a simple community plant swap and has evolved into a big festival attracting hundreds of people who gather together to enjoy food, live music, and to learn all about the aspects of environmental activities. 30 to 40 local eco-focused groups and businesses were in attendance, as well as national environmental organizations with interactive educational demonstrations and conversations. This year marked the 35th edition of the popular Narberth tradition, where friends, neighbors, and families celebrate and save our dear Earth. Local groups such as the Narberth Environmental Advisory Committee and Citizens Climate Lobby, along with the EPA and the Sierra Club. For more information on similar events, you can contact the Narberth Civic Association.
Did you hear of the City Nature Challenge? City Nature Challenge was a multi-day event where everyday citizens in cities around the world engage in a friendly competition to record the biological observations, plants and animals, using the iNaturalist app. These observations are used by scientists to learn about and promote biodiversity in urban and suburban settings. The Philadelphia area City Nature Challenge was from April 26th to May 4th. Lower Merion Sustainability Ambassadors hosted several events throughout the month of April to help residents to participate in this exciting challenge.
Mainline Health was offering a free series of seminars on thriving during and after cancer treatments. These free seminars were held online on Microsoft Teams every Wednesday in May from 12:15 to 12:45 p.m. They cover topics such as it's okay not to be okay, working through grief, road to resilience, coping through diagnosis, and embracing uncertainty. For more information on programs like this, please reach out to mainlinehealth.org.
May 11th was the Penguin Library's annual Appetite for Books event at the Penguin Library. This was an outstanding fundraising event for the Penguin Library that brought incredible food and drink and art, raffles, and of course, books into one place. Each year it gets better and bigger. This year was no exception. Keep an eye out for next year's extravaganza. All the proceeds went to benefit the Penguin Library.
During the early morning hours of May 12th, there was a serious rescue on the Schuylkill Expressway. At 2:37 a.m., Station 22, Belmont Hill, Station 24, Glauin Volunteer Fire Company, and Medic 313 from the Narberth Ambulance were alerted to the area of the Schuylkill Expressway between Belmont Avenue and Hollow Road for a medical emergency. Rescue 22 responded with a crew of 6 firefighters after advising the Montgomery County Dispatch Center of their response. Rescue 22 was advised that a patient had fallen down an embankment, but it was unknown how far. Due to this information, Assistant 22-1 requested that Rescue 21, the Penguin Fire Company, be added to the assignment. This brought both Lower Merion Township rescue companies to the scene. Rescue 22 arrived on location a short time later, and Assistant 22 established Schuylkill Rescue Command. Command reported that they had made contact with the patient, who was about 15 feet down the steep embankment. Chief 22 arrived shortly thereafter, and command was transferred to him. Engine 24 and Rescue 22 each sent 2 rescuers down with a Stokes basket to package the patient. The basket was then attached to a 3-to-1 rigging system by other firefighters. The rescue was complete a short time later. It sounds like a lot, and it certainly was, but believe it or not, it only took 45 minutes for your volunteer and career staff. That's thanks to the great training and dedication of all of our rescue teams. Thank you and keep up the great work.
Speaking of good work, we would like to say congratulations to our Ride to School donation winners. These kids arrived at school in style, and Officer Swain was happy to be a part of the fun. Now that's an awesome way to start the day. We hope it was an experience that they will not soon forget. For more great stories and photos, be sure to follow the Lower Merion Police Department on Facebook.
The Ludington Library hosted a sustainability seminar. The Clean Energy Home of the Future is here. It all happened on May 15th. People came and learned how to start their journey to a cleaner future and how to access substantial federal subsidies. They discussed how to plan for the next 5, 10, or even 20 years to transition your home. Nancy Winkler came and spoke as a representative of the Lower Merion Township Sustainability Ambassadors, Energy Transition Working Group. The Palm Center, the Positive Aging in Lower Merion Center, had a spring cleaning e-waste event with junk luggers to the rescue. Palm has partnered with Jacob Machen of the Junk Luggers of Western Philadelphia suburbs for a day-long e-waste event collecting unwanted items beginning Wednesday, May 15th through Saturday, May 18th of this year. For more information on events like this, please contact palmseniors.org.
The award-winning Clover Market returned to downtown Bryn Mawr for the only mainline market of the spring season on May 19th. The market featured a fresh and curated lineup of 90-plus vendors with antiques, vintage, and handmade goods, and a large lineup of Philly's best food trucks, including Blue Wren Coffee, Fabulous Fig, Flour and Oats, Honey Bear Ice Cream, Mom's Kitchen, Paper Mill, Philly Lemonade, and Redstone Pizza. There was live music and free kids' crafts. The event was free to attend, family and dog friendly, and open to all. There were abundant parking options nearby. Add in all the shopping and dining options around town, and you've got a great day of shopping and eating in Bryn Mawr.
And if you enjoy the Clover Market, hopefully you stop by the Ardmore Initiative for their mainline outdoor beer and wine festival. That happened on May 11th with unlimited samples, good eats, and live music. People came out for some fun in the sun with their families and friends to Schaffel Plaza for a great time. For more information on events like this, check out destinationardmore.com.
May 27th marked the 51st annual Lower Merion Memorial Day Parade. People came to honor America's veterans as Lower Merion Township held a parade down Lancaster Avenue with music, marching, bands, classic cars, and emergency vehicles that keep us safe every day. People came from all over. There were even some familiar faces. The event culminated at St. Paul's Cemetery with the laying of the wreath ceremony. If you missed it, you can catch it as many times as you want at lmtv.vibit.com.
Let's take a look at May Township meetings. On May 1st, the committee meetings were held and they began with the Police Committee. First, they considered an authorization to issue conditional offers to employment for open police positions. The second thing they discussed was an appointment of the Superintendent of Police. The third thing they addressed was an authorization to advertise an ordinance about a Hageysford Road and Writers Mill Road stop sign and a one-way regulation. Immediately following, they held a special Board of Commissioners meeting to vote on the matters at the Police Committee meeting. Finance was next on the docket. They considered an award of contract for the Belmont Hills Community Center Rear Slope Stabilization Project. Grants and Community Development was next. They spoke about an authorization to issue a letter of support for the Gladwin Free Library. Sustainability was next on deck, and they discussed an authorization to issue a request for proposals to install electric vehicle supply equipment at the township parking lot at 7 Bryn Mawr Station. The evening's committees closed with the Administrative and Human Resources Committee. They discussed resolutions authorization of a cable franchise renewal. That agreement would be from 2024 to 2028 with Verizon Pennsylvania.
On May 8th, the second monthly committee meetings were held. The evening was dedicated to the Building and Planning Committee. They spoke about an approval of rights of way agreement pedestrian bridge over Monument Road. Next, they discussed approval of historical commission applications. They then moved on to approval of certificates of appropriateness, followed by approval of waiver of township code regulating open containers for beer garden areas during the mainline bike race. Next was another approval of waiver for Township Code regulating open containers for the Fall for Ardmore event, hosted by Ardmore Initiative in Schaffel Plaza. They also considered a preliminary lot line change, 40 and 42 Walton Avenue in Ardmore, Ward 4. They closed the evening with the second stage plan, 115 Knightsbridge Road in Wynwood, Ward 5.
May 15th was the monthly Board of Commissioners meeting. The evening was a mixture of both joy and sadness, as those meetings often go. They started off with presentations to former advisory board members in recognition of their service to the Township of Lower Merion. After that, there was a presentation of citizens' commendations by the Lower Merion Police Department. Before moving on to the business of the evening, they announced the passing of longtime Lower Merion employee. They spoke about her service and impact on the community and the void that her passing created. As always, the Board of Commissioners entertained public privilege of the floor and public comment. They moved on to the public hearing on sanitary sewer rates for 2024 and adoptions of 2 ordinances before calling it a night.
So that was a review of May. It was a pretty good month.
It was, but on to June and the summer. We got something to look forward to, right?
Yes, but before you rush to get your flip-flops on, we have to take a break. Stay with us. We've got a lot more coming your way.
Welcome back to Lower Merion Update, where we take a look at what's going on in and around Lower Merion Township.
Let's see what's going on in Lower Merion this June.
Well, summer is upon us, and it's time to register for the Lower Merion Township pools. You can register at lowermerion.org on the Parks and Recreation page. Registration information is available on our website, lowermerionrec.com. Please be sure to review your account information prior to the first day of registration. New accounts that are created or new members that are added to your household will automatically be listed as non-resident. If you live in Lower Merion Township, please submit proof of residency for all members on your account. If you are a resident, do not complete a pool program or pool registration until proof of residency has been confirmed. Non-resident rates will not be refunded. Financial assistance is available to Lower Merion residents who meet certain income guidelines. The process is completely confidential. Applications will take about 48 hours to process. If you have any questions, please email them at recreation@lowermerion.org.
It's June. It's summer. That can only mean one thing. Bryn Mawr Twilight Concert Series is back! Hosted at the titular Community Gazebo in downtown Bryn Mawr, PA. In a cozy and intimate lawn and BYO chair atmosphere, both ticketed and free events are held on select days throughout the season. And the concert grounds, for the first time in their existence, will feature a selection of beverages for purchase of both the alcoholic and non-alcoholic variety. All shows are presented and produced by the Rising Sun Presents, the team behind Concert Under the Stars in King of Prussia, and the Philly suburbs' premier music venues, Ardmore Music Hall and 118 North in Wayne. For more information and to find out who is playing and when, check out the Bryn Mawr TwilightConcert.com.
On June 6th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., LMPD had a Coffee with a Cop at McCafferty's Food Market in Gladwin. What's Coffee with a Cop, you ask? It's a chance to join your neighbors and police officers for coffee and conversation. No agendas, no speeches, just a chance to ask questions, voice concerns, and get to know the officers in your neighborhood. Keep an eye out for more Coffee with a Cop events throughout the year.
Juneteenth, also known as Juneteenth Independence Day, Freedom Day, and Emancipation Day, commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. Juneteenth is celebrated on June 19th. It is recognized as a national holiday. All Lower Merion Township libraries and the administrative building will be closed. There will not be any refuse or recycling pickup that day. We hope you enjoy your day off.
Here's a heads up. The Ardmore Library is replacing the ADA ramp at the back of the building to ensure everyone in our community can access the library safely and easily. Unfortunately, during construction, the rear parking lot and ramp will be closed. The library will remain open, however. Construction is estimated to go from May 21st until June 14th. Patrons can still use the parking lot in front of the library. However, that space is limited. There will be overflow parking available across the street at the Ardmore House. Parking enforcement will be relaxed in this area during construction.
Did you know that Montgomery County also has a Board of Commissioners meeting? It isn't just Lower Merion that has all the fun. If you want to make your voice heard during a Montgomery County Board of Commissioners meeting, be sure to check it out on the third Thursday of each month at the Limerick Township Building, 646 West Ridge Pike, Limerick, PA, or online. The meetings usually run from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. For more information, check out their website at montcopa.org.
All right, here's a really cool one. Lower Merion Fire Department and the Lower Merion Recreation Department are excited to announce our Youth Firefighter Summer Camp. This camp will provide participants with the opportunity to learn about fire safety, fire prevention, and the roles and responsibilities of our firefighters. You get to learn alongside firefighters and help build a sense of teamwork and responsibility. The curriculum is designed to be fun, challenging, and entertaining and educational. Lessons and activities will focus on the daily life of a firefighter, like helping participants identify fire and life safety concerns throughout their homes and schools. Each day will consist of lessons followed by opportunities to actively participate in exercises designed to reinforce what they have learned. Youth Firefighter Camp will cover many interesting topics such as fire extinguisher training, fire investigation, search and rescue, and more. For more information, check out lowermerionrec.com.
The Merion train station and post office has the flower boxes often filled with cherry blooms. Sadly, these historic flower boxes are decaying and need to be rebuilt. The Merion Civic is asking for your support to help finance their restoration. The Merion Civic Association gifted these to the train station after it was built in 1917 and has lovingly maintained them ever since. Your donation can help keep this wonderful tradition alive for the next 100 years. For more information, please email MerionCivicPresident@gmail.com.
The Penn Win Civic Association is hosting a free summer concert in Wynwood Valley Park. It's all happening on June 12th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. The Lower Merion High School Jazz Band will be performing outdoors and under the stars. Come join them for a wonderful evening of nature and music under the stars. That's June 12th from 6:30 to 8:30 in Wynwood Valley Park. If it rains, they'll move the concert indoors to the Church of Holy Apostles at 1020 Remington Road, also in Wynwood. We hope to see you there.
The township is gauging interest in a pilot community compost program. Participants in the program will collect their household food scraps and other organic waste, then drop it off in a bin at a nearby community collection point at their convenience. Residents who are interested in being notified of any current or future pilot locations in their neighborhood are encouraged to complete a form at lowermerion.org/compost.
Have you heard of Shuffle Plaza in Ardmore? Lot 6 currently operates a 72-space surface municipal parking lot with a small paved area for pedestrians along Lancaster Avenue, known as Shuffle Plaza. With a prime location at the nexus of retail district on Lancaster Avenue and Cricket Avenue, the parking area has been occasionally closed for utilization as a special event or gathering space for several years. The site has a unique history relating to Ardmore's transportation heritage. It was the terminal of the Ardmore and Lanark Street Railway, a trolley line extending from Westchester Pike in Haverford Township starting in 1905. The trolley and railway moved, and in a small time and a small pocket park was placed there. The pocket park has subsequently been renamed Shuffle Plaza and underwent a facelift several years ago as part of Ardmore's streetscape improvement project. It is the only public park and seating area downtown and is a stop for several SEPTA bus routes. Lower Merion Township staff has been collaborating with the consultant team to develop draft designs for the space that balance various interests while creating a signature park space to benefit the Ardmore Commercial District. The township invites you to view and provide feedback on the draft design concepts for Shuffle Plaza. They have organized a range of opportunities for the community to review the concepts, ask questions, and share your thoughts.
Well, so far June is turning out to be a very nice month.
Flying by.
When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the things planned for July.
Don't go away, we're just getting started.
Welcome back to Lower Merion Update, where we take a look at what's going on in and around Lower Merion Township.
July will be here before you know it, so let's take a look at what it has in store for us.
Do you need a notary service? A notary is a public officer who witnesses and signs documents to show their authenticity, such as a deed. If this sounds like something you may need, well, do I have the news for you. The PALM, Positive Aging and Lower Merion Center, offers free notary service the first Monday of each month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information, check out palmseniors.org.
Well, it wouldn't be the 4th of July without a parade. The Penn Win Civic Association's annual Independence Day Parade and Carnival will be held on July 4th. The parade starts at 10 a.m. at the Penn Win Overbrook Firehouse and ending at the Penn Win Park. The carnival starts at 10:30 a.m. There will be food, fun, games, and prizes, so come join the fun at the Penn Win Civic Association's annual Independence Day Parade and Carnival on July 4th starting at 10 a.m.
The fun doesn't stop there. The Penn Win Civic Association is hosting a free summer concert in Wynwood Valley Park on July 24th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. The Deb Callahan Band will be performing outdoors and under the stars. Come join them for a wonderful evening of nature and music under the stars. The band features blues, soul, and rock originals and standards. That's July 24th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. in Wynwood Valley Park. If it rains, they will move the concert indoors to the Church of the Holy Apostles, 1020 Remington Road, also in Wynwood. We hope to see you there.
Lower Merion Fire Companies need volunteers. Did you know that Lower Merion Fire Department is a combination fire department? That means it's comprised of both volunteers and supplemented by a group of career firefighters. The Lower Merion Fire Department is comprised of 7 fire companies serving nearly 70,000 residents across 25 square miles of Lower Merion, Narberth, and portions of Radnor Township. Members of the 7 fire companies respond to more than 2,650 calls for fire suppression and rescue services annually, and we are always looking for volunteers to supplement the over 200 active volunteers and career staff.
Are you looking for a job, or do you know someone who is? Lower Merion Township has a few job openings that they want to fill. The jobs cover a wide variety, way too many to cover here. Check out what they have to offer on the township website at lowermerion.org. They are always updating the site, and new jobs keep popping up all the time. Be sure to check it out. You can also follow LMT Jobs on social media. LMT Jobs posts information on jobs that Lower Merion Township is offering. They are always creating new posts on new jobs. Check them out on social media.
COVID. I know you don't want to hear too much about it anymore, but it's still out there. Did you know that every household can receive up to 4 more rapid tests free of charge at covidtest.gov? If you did not order tests this fall, you may place 2 orders for a total of 8 tests. Don't wait till you or a loved one is experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 to order a test. Prepare now to get your test. Go to covidtest.gov to order your free test kits from the federal government.
Have you heard of Ardmore's Downtown Dollars? The Downtown Dollars program is a digital gift card making it easy to send gifts instantly and securely. Downtown Dollars are only redeemable at participating merchants, meaning the dollars purchased for Ardmore stay in Ardmore. The process is simple. Select the value of your Downtown Dollars gift card, choose your recipient, and choose delivery via email or text message. The recipient can use that value to make purchases at participating merchants in Ardmore.
The Montgomery County Homebound Vaccine Program offers the COVID-19 and flu vaccine to homebound individuals who have health insurance to eligible clients. The Montgomery County Immunization Coalition and other community partners are seeking to ensure vaccine access across Montgomery County residents who are confined to their homes. Eric's RX Shop and Skipback Pharmacy will be providing and administering the vaccines. To set up a vaccination appointment for a homebound COVID-19 and flu vaccine, contact the Montgomery County Homebound Vaccine Program to schedule an in-home vaccine appointment by emailing montgovaccine@gmail.com or call text 610-281-4933.
The Montgomery County Department of Health and Human Services Office of Public Health launched its first community health assessment to better understand the community's health, status, concerns, and priorities. A community health assessment paints a picture of the health of a community. The purpose of a community health assessment is to describe a community's health status, needs, and factors that contribute to health, identify inequities experienced among subpopulations within the community, identify the assets and resources that support health and wellness. The survey ended on May 24th. What's the next step? The data that will be collected will be analyzed, summarized, and shared back with the community. Using what they learned throughout this process, the county will work with community partners to develop a collaborative, community-wide, transparent, and long-term community health improvement plan. This plan will be designed to help meet the most critical needs and priorities of all our residents, especially those underserved. We will keep you updated as the program progresses.
Do you need a birth certificate or birth certificate correction, or a death certificate or death certificate correction? Check out health.pa.gov. There you will find answers to all of your questions and make the process fast and simple. Remember, for birth certificate or death certificate information, check out health.pa.gov. Well, that'll wrap up this episode of Lower Merion Update.
Keep up to date between episodes by checking out the Lower Merion Township Facebook page, Twitter page, YouTube channel, Instagram, the e-newsletter, and of course, TikTok.
Did you know you can get Lower Merion Township news directly to your phone? Simply text LMT News to 888-676-2608.
You can also watch LMTV when you are on the go. Check us out on YouTube and at lmtv.vibit.com. I'm Christy Fleshman.
And I'm Brady McHale. We'll see you next time on Lower Merion Update.